Hello, my name is Warren Dewey. I'm going to give a demonstration on getting started on playing the drums, or better said, playing percussion. Now, there are two types of students that usually begin learning how to play the drums. Those that are entering a school program where they will be studying the art of percussion, or those that simply want to just learn how to play the drum set. And so there are some important things that you should know before you just start sitting down with a pair of sticks and striking the drum. And so today I'm going to go through that. And this is very helpful not only for students but for their parents too, to help them understand what's involved and the investment and knowing how to shop for the correct materials. So anyway, I'm going to basically give you a little bit of an overview first. So choosing the correct equipment. Today, when you get started, you want to make sure that you're choosing the correct sticks. Maybe you've already bought a drum set and now it's time to start learning how to play. Well, first of all, whether you're in either of those categories that I mentioned, you really should have a snare drum or a drum pad, and make sure that you have a stand. So any of the material that I'm covering, it's important to stand and learn how to play in a standing position rather than sitting behind a drum set, because ergonomically you're going to really discover a lot about yourself and playing with the correct position, the correct posture. And so we're going to get started with that right now. So first of all, when we choose drumsticks, depending on the size of the student's hand, that's very important. Now, again, don't get a stick that's too light. These are called Vickfirth SD1 general sticks. Most of the schools actually use something similar to this weight. A very small stick, very light stick is really not going to help in developmental practice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate some things about choosing drumsticks. And one of the most important things that you want to do is when you go to a store, most drumsticks are not sealed in a package. So if you just pick a pair off the shelf and pull it out, and if on a flat surface such as a retail counter, if you'll just roll it across the counter, and you see that it's going to roll very evenly, and that's a good drumstick. And of course you've got two, so you want to do the same thing. Now, why am I going through all this? Because if that stick is going to wobble, then it's a warped drumstick. And therefore, it makes the experience of learning how to play drums very frustrating. And especially for the money you're spending on sticks, that's very important. So again, always remember that. Just simply roll them on a flat surface before you leave the store. So when we talk about playing, this is a drum pad. And Mom and Dad like drum pads because when Johnny or Sue get to playing on the drum, it can get a little loud sometimes. So you never want to discourage the student from practicing. So the drum pad is essential for keeping any reason to stop the student from practicing. And this is a very good pad, extremely durable, made by Vickfirth, and there are many different brands. But it allows the student, if he has a snare drum stand and a snare drum, to put the pad on the snare to practice on. I do not recommend that you sit down on the couch and put it in your lap. It's not just a good posture for practice. So just please remember that, and I think we can ensure a much better experience in learning.